it's recording.
Hi there, my name is McKenna and this is Quinn. We are doing the Harvard Business Review article, The Most Desirable Employee Benefits by Carrie Jones. Okay, so first off, we're going to go over key article content. This article outlines what employee benefits are the most sought after benefits for staff members and consequently what this means for hiring and retaining workers. Two key ideas that we focused on were work-life balance, how having more and better benefits for employees makes it easier for workers to enjoy their jobs. As stated in the textbook under the strategic role of employee benefits, benefits matter to employees and benefits aligned with business strategy help attract and retain the right people to achieve business objectives. Secondly, cost-effective solutions, giving employees the opportunity to have a cost-effective benefit like unlimited days off is something that can be really beneficial for them, but is also cheap for the company. It's also a good solution because it gives employees more trust and responsibility. As said in the article, employees are treated as individuals who can be trusted to responsibly manage their workload, regardless of how many days they take off. These are examples of benefits that can help you retain employee happiness and customer and retention, and is cheap for the company as well. And on to the next slide. Okay. So this article goes over a study of the most valued benefits. What benefits are best for employees? There are many different types, but some of the highest regarded ones are student loan assistance and tuition assistance, flexible hours, and working from home opportunities. The main attraction in this study is how beneficial flexible work schedules can be to productivity. This is also a key idea in the textbook under employee-specific services. Utilization of telecommuting or working from home and a compressed work week makes it easier for employees to get work done when and where they are most productive. Assisting employees in making their work more comfortable and enjoyable has positive benefits on productivity and makes it more enjoyable to go to work. And on to the next slide.
So thank you, McKenna. We're going to move on to, within their study, they also explored gender differences within the study. So what was most noticeable when they were analyzing the results was that women were more likely to prefer benefits related to family aspects, such as parental leave and free daycare services. This is quite obvious, and they had 25% of women stating that they take parental leave into consideration when applying for jobs, and only 14% of men said that they would consider this. On the other hand, men were more likely to value team bonding events, field trips, and free food within the workplace. One thing that was almost equal was their value for fitness-related benefits and well-being facilities. They differentiated within this, though, with men preferring on-site work facilities and women preferring fitness classes and yoga classes. So here, this graph will show which benefits do men and women prefer more, and it's just a percentile breakdown of what percentage of men chose what compared to the women. So this graph depicts the percentage differences between men and women on whether or not they consider each benefit when applying to a job or considering a new position. The highest, as you can see, was health and wellness and flexible hours and vacation time, following close behind. There's a steady trend throughout the graph showing that personal well-being and more time off are the most valued by men and women. As the numbers got smaller, it did show that the company culture and community-related benefits were not as much of an interest from these employees that were being interviewed. So what does this tell us? One way in which businesses can assess which benefits are the most suitable for their employees is by using the equity theory of motivation, which can be found on page 254 of the text. This theory examines how employees can be are motivated to maintain a balance between what they perceive as their contributions and their rewards. This is very useful as it helps managers and businesses understand what employees value within their role in a company and what will drive them to become more motivated and satisfied within their position. Another component from Chapter 3 is found on page 306 and discusses cost reduction tactics. An example of cost reduction strategies employers can use is allowing their employees to do trade the value of say, a sick day and transfer it over to another benefit. This provides a lot more flexibility for both the employer and the employee, as well as increasing employee satisfaction levels. It is important for businesses to think creatively and strategically when following a new tactic, as these benefits transfers within a company can also lead to conflictions. What was so important about understanding these differences and regarding how the benefits are distributed to a business, it all comes down to how they decide to do this and the reasoning behind it. There are plenty of ways for benefits and businesses to provide to their employees, but it is important that they choose the correct ones that will hopefully increase employee well-being as well as productivity within the company. We found this study to be beneficial towards businesses, as this information provides them with an insight of what employees value within their roles and how to approach this in the most cost-efficient way. Doing so will allow businesses to cut down on all benefit costs, as well as creating positive and welcoming work environment for existing and potential employees. So we'd like to thank you for listening to our presentation today, and yeah.